You know, now more than ever, we have that phrase, don't we? Career politicians. You know, the sort of thing. And I've seen them many times, you know, inside my studio. They come in and they're talking to their assistant about their branding, their TikTok numbers, how many people are following them on X. That seemingly is the thing that they're more concerned about. On top of that, getting book deals, public speaking things, you know, the sort of thing. People like this, for instance, Jess Phillips, of course, who popped up for 15k for an afternoon's work on Have I Got News For You. Meanwhile, in her area, of course, the bins are just overflowing. But, you know, Jess is busy. She's also writing books. She's not the only one, though, because when you think about it, it's literally scratching the top of the surface. You see, as I say, well, the United Kingdom literally rots. We have all of these problems, invaders, illegals, all the crime that's going up and down the country. And then, of course, we have a problem, you know, because even the Prime Minister and even, of course, the Liberal Democrat leader, Ed Davey, couldn't decide what a woman was. These are the tough questions. But no, there's even more important things going on behind that famous black door in number 10 Downing Street. Let me explain. Morning, chums. Lovely to see you today. Thank you so much as ever for your time. It is funny, you know, as I said, when you are in a studio and you see these politicians and they come in for all these political shows, you know, and they can't wait to be on, get the makeup done, talk about what they're going to be talking about. Then they want a copy of the video to put on their social media site, many to monetize it, as ever, allegedly. So when you see that side of it, it's very hard to take politics, well, seriously. But this particular news did make me smile, in fact, because as we're now coming up, can you imagine, to a year in a couple of months, 10 months we've had already of this government headed by Sir Keir, the current British Prime Minister, alongside his deputy Angela Rayner. Well, apparently they're waiting for the call. No, not the bingo call as Angela might want. No, a bigger call than that. According to a source, you see, the current British Prime Minister is stunned that so far he's not being asked about becoming, well, dipped in wax. You see, normally as it comes up to a year and it looks like they may stay there, well then Madame Tussauds, as ever allegedly the worldwide tourist attraction, well, they sort of look into, well, should we now actually represent the current government in our displays? As you can imagine, they've had people like Boris Johnson, Margaret Thatcher, Barack Obama, you know, you name it, all the big hitters. But the bottom line is, so far they seem a little bit, shall we say, slow in wanting to sign up our Keir. It gets worse though, because Angela Rayner, the current Deputy British Prime Minister, well, she doesn't necessarily mind if she was just up in the Blackpool one. Well, you know, that wouldn't be bad because she could stand alongside the likes of Peter Andre and Kerry Katona, no less. But you see, this is what they truly are interested in. Now, what normally happens, and this is a big clue, is normally they would say, do you have any clothes that you wish your wax to be, you know, dressed in, or do you have a suit or something like that? Well, as we know, our Keir has got plenty of suits, all thanks to Lord Ali buying the designer gear, as does Ange. And, you know, some people might suggest she should donate that green outfit that she turned up with on, of course, the day that Labour got into power. But on a more serious note, contacting Madame Tussauds, they simply said there's no comment at this stage. Now, one would suspect, given the fact that it takes at least a couple of months, somebody might think, well, we need to get on with this pretty quickly, or else things could change. Or are they simply going to bypass our Keir, as he likes to be known, and wait for the next in line? Surely, looking at the track record that we've had over here in the United Kingdom, that seemingly can't be long. But who are the bets on next? And if Ange and our Keir do not make it into wax, well, will it be literally a house of wax over at 10 Downing Street? Either way, it's a developing story. When I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.